Hi, my name is Brian LaPayower, and this is LaPayower Report. On today's program, my featured guest has been on the program before. He is the host-producer of the Home Invaders Variety show. I have the host-producer with me, Mr. Hector Bosa. Hector,
yes.
Thanks for coming back on the program.
I'm sorry you caught me drinking again.
You shouldn't be doing that.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be drinking. They always keep on telling me stop drinking, but it's just a habit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's great to see you again. You have not been on the program for over 2 years now.
Yes.
2 years.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. You know, it's great to be back on the hot seat. You know, it's good. I like the background now.
Thank you.
So forth. So it's getting good, you know.
Yes. Okay.
Even with the technical,
Yes.
like the see-through effect. That's actually a great thing.
Yes.
I like looking like a ghost once in a while, and October's
Right.
coming up soon. But go ahead anyway.
Yes. Okay, maybe we could try to fix that. Okay. Okay. Now, the last time you were on my program, the very last one.
Right.
This was like it says. It was considered the fourth one. We had on a special guest, if you remember it. It was T-Dog Tommaso.
We had T-Dog Tommaso because we had fought for his belt at the time, and I beat him, and Jamie Hickson called me the paperweight champion, and I kept on calling these names, but the one thing that I did bring in with that belt was prestige.
Right.
Because people actually called in when I was in the bleachers, which should be coming soon, I hope.
Yeah.
People wanted to actually fight me for the belt, you know, and because of when I finally started practicing, I had 3 minor concussions because I didn't keep my head up, when I was practicing. But I was very good at practicing. Some of the people that were teaching me, they actually liked me. I could have been really good at it if it wasn't for when you take a bump, you're supposed to keep your head up, and I didn't. I kept on going backwards, and so I had 3 minor concussions. But other than that, that's the last time I was here talking about T-Dog Tommaso, saying how we were going to fight again and so forth. And, it really never came to fruition. But, things happen, new things happen, and old. So take it away.
Okay. Now, here's something related to what everybody did not realize. With this show, the show with T-Dog Tommaso made an appearance, it didn't air till at least about midway of December of 2011.
Wow.
So coincidentally, in the January of 2012, guess what? Hector, you had T-Dog Tommaso finally as a guest on the program.
Yes, I finally had T-Dog Tommaso on the program.
Yes,
because,
on your program, the Home Invaders Variety show.
Yes, the Home Invaders Variety show. I wanted to have him on, not only because he deserved to be on, but because he was bugging the heck out of me.
Okay.
But no, really, in all sincerity, I mean, he wanted to be on, and I wanted to get him on. It's just that I have, like everybody else, a certain amount of guests that want to get on, and you can only fit so many guests in an hour because you have to give them somewhat equal time, as you know, when you have 2 or 3 guests yourself on your show.
Yeah.
But I got him on, and we asked him I asked him some tough questions that mostly normally people wouldn't ask because they like to call him a backyarder. And, to some degree.
What do you mean a backyarder?
A backyarder, a person that just has never practiced and does wrestling matches not sanctioned, and that, that just do a lot of things, a backyarder that hasn't practiced, hasn't had any schooling or anything of that nature.
Okay.
So I was asking them about questions of that nature because they like to call him a backyarder, saying, oh, you never had any schooling, you never had this, you never had that. So we cleared that up a little bit, and hopefully it made him look better by that interview.
It's funny because I was part of the taping. I'm part of camera production. And after the show, T-Dog told me that he really had a great time being a guest on your program, which is great.
That's the one thing, as I said before, When you come on my show, I want you to leave happy.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing, we don't pay the people to come, and well, some people do,
Yeah.
but I don't, and I don't have that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
But in most cases, you have it of that nature. They're willing to come on, and when you hope when they leave your show,
Yeah.
that they leave happy, so that when you ask them again that you want to come on, they're willing to come on. They even call you like, Hector, when's the next time you have an opening so I can come on the next time, because I really liked being on your show. Mm-hmm. So it's the same with any show, depending upon who the host is. So
yes.
I'm sure you.
Well, you are the host of your program.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, depending upon who the host is, such as yourself, people may want to come on your show.
Of course.
And say, I had a good time on your show.
Yeah.
Please invite me back later.
Definitely.
And we'll have a good time. So if you can do that, if you're doing that, that means you're doing your job.
Of course.
And this job is fun. It's supposed to be fun for us, and it is fun at times. It can be fun at times. It's a job because we have to do so much in preparation, as you know, putting the set up, yes. Getting the guests, yeah. Praying to God that the guests come.
Which is a miracle.
Yes, that nothing happens, mm-hmm. and if they don't, that you have a backup or something of that nature.
Of course.
So that you have all things to consider, and then prepping who's going to go first, who's going to go second, and so on and so on. So there's a lot of things to do. I mean, there's a lot of work to it, yeah. But to me, I think it's fun work if you are naturally doing it. And that's another thing that I keep on hearing, that you're natural. You make people, when I speak to them and they're really nervous and so forth. I don't know if this has happened to you, where you've had people that are really nervous, and you calm them down out. They're still nervous out there, but when you bring them in, yeah. It's you calm them down. That's what they've told me, that I've had. The ones I always heard was, I had a great time on the show. Yeah. I want to be back on the show. Mm-hmm. You made me feel really good and feel relaxed, like I do with the ladies. And
that's the ladies.
And they always go, wee or yahoo. Yeah. But in all sincerity, that's what happens, and that's and I give everybody a chance. I may ask the so-called controversial question. And I try to be controversial to some people.
Right.
But sometimes it's not controversial. It's just the fact that it just happens to be a question. And when you're in a position like this, you're supposed to be a good listener. Yeah. And, and that's
But it's not done unintentionally, the controversial questions. It's just, it's kind of like it's like an element of surprise in a way.
Exactly. Yeah. You sometimes have to prep them up, but when it comes to my show, sometimes the guests don't show up, so I have to get these surprise guests.
Yes.
So sometimes you just have to ask the same questions that you would ask the first person that was supposed to be here to the second guy or the young lady or the group, and people get nervous. People can't,
of course,
think of questions on the fly.
Yes.
Like when we do Comic-Cons and chiller conventions and so forth, which, thanks to Johnny P, he gets us, gets us in chiller conventions as well. But, but we do our best to go to Comic-Cons and the adult porn star things, conventions and so forth. But conventions in general, we try to go in, and they graciously let us. And sometimes we get in, and sometimes, it's just asking, pleading, please let me interview you. That's it.
Okay. By any chance, if you don't have at least a guest on the show, from my understanding, have you had our director, Guy K. Comier, that's our technical director, as a guest?
Yes, I have had that big ham.
Yeah?
Guy Cormier is giving me the hand and the fingers as usual, like my directors and
Yeah.
people that I work with.
Just curiosity, who's been directing the show lately?
No, so far, Miriam has been on board.
Really?
But Mitch Foley has directed when Miriam is not there. I have you at camera. I have Master Yusuf at camera and at floor manager. But sometimes things could switch. I've had Mike DiGiacomo camera. I've had him as a guest. I've had, Mitch's wife, Valerie, and, I've had so many people on, and I'm glad for the help as well. I'm grateful. When you have a great staff that people help you, that makes the show run very well, and David and so forth. So, come and go. There's people that come and go, but if you have a staff that you pretty much mesh with, things will work out good.
Now you said Miriam as Miriam Silver.
Silver.
Has she ever been a guest on your show before?
Yes, she has.
Oh, really?
Believe it or not, yes, she has. She has been a guest on the show.
Yeah.
We have actually, we used to do a thing called a film talk.
Really?
As well, so yes, we did.
She loves films, from my
understanding. Yes, she enjoys Eddie Cantor.
Yeah.
She enjoys the old flicks. When we started talking about some of the flicks and so forth when we had that little moment with Film Talk. So we did do things together, and she has been on my show, and we were talking about some of those things as well.
Okay, now. Obviously, on the program today, we do have a rolling clip from your latest, from the one of the episodes of the Home Invaders Variety show, and it features the music group called Night Raven.
Yes, they were.
What can you tell about that before rolling into the clip?
They're a rock group, and I don't know if they're still together or not. Okay. But at that time, like I said before, I keep in contact with some of them. Okay. And some of them want to come back. So, like I said, the ladies really want to come back.
Oh, really?
Well, I am the hottest, baddest, sexiest man on cable access TV.
Sure.
And so far, nobody has beaten me. Okay. So, let's show the clip and let's see what happens.
Now, before we go to the clip, the song they're singing is Do Not Find It Away, anyways. So, if our tech director, Guy, can go me, let's get on with the clip.
So, now, how did you get started with the band?
I've always had a passion for music.
Put up the mic,
Love music, singing, dancing. So when I was asked, it was an opportunity I couldn't resist, so I figured I'd give it a shot.
So do you think along the line you'll be, doing songs too, writing down songs as well?
With my life story, I can see I could probably throw down a few of them.
Well, I mean, you had that arsenal of touch me, and all that. I mean, I'm sorry, but I know, no, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just you get to those words and you're going, you start really thinking about it until you hear the song, but.
Well, I can promise you the song is just as exotic as you're thinking.
Yes. With the way I do things, boy, I'm Mr. Erotic, not exotic. But I want to tell the people out there that I am the hardest, baddest, sexiest man still on CTV. So you can't forget me. Ha 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 ha. Cable Access TV. Never once will I let a beautiful young lady go past me. So I'm going to let her introduce herself.
and she's gonna let you know what she does, how she does it, and how good she is.
Ooh,
So,
that's
so,
exciting.
so, introduce yourself, please.
I'm Alexis Black, and I'm here representing Vampire Cowboys Theater Company.
Now, what do they do?
They are the only Obie Award-winning geek theater in New York City, and all of our shows are based on comic books, pop culture, and always have a fair dose of stage combat in there. So usually some hot chicks fighting. It's a lot of fun.
And what's the latest storyline going on right now?
Well, the next show, it's about an agent, so it's a little bit secretive, so I can't really tell you. But the inexplicable redemption of Agent G. Agent G was raised in Vietnam. This is based on a true story, and his whole family was brutally murdered. So he comes back, and he has revenge plans. It's really a lot of fun.
Now, how did the company get started?
In 2003, our co-artistic directors, Qui Gwynn and Robert Ross Parker, just got together, decided they wanted to do something different, something new and fresh, and something a lot of fun. And Qui is actually a playwright, a well-established playwright, and a fight choreographer. So with Robert Ross Parker's directing talents, they formed the perfect team and just made a lot of fun shows happen.
How long have you been with the company?
I've known Qui and Robert for a while, and I did a show with them about 4 years ago. So ever since then, they have fight studio classes, and they have different shows like the Saturday Night Saloon at the Battle Ranch out in Williamsburg. So they have a lot of opportunities for us to do shows and stuff like that. So
How does the person, or how do you get into character, more or less? What type of characters do you normally play as well?
I've played a variety of characters for Vampire Cowboys. One time I played undead zombie, and I've played the Catholic schoolgirl, and we just did a show here at Comic-Con where I played a Star Trek character, and today I'm a vampire cowgirl. I got bitten by the bug of theater here. So
No, the people would blame me for that, but no, I did not do that this time, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he was gentle.
Yes! Yes, you see, the hardest, baddest, sexiest man on cable access TV does do things hard and soft. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, and she's all...
Okay. That was Night Raven, Roland, do not find it anyways, and also some other montage from the Home Invaders Variety Show.
Yes, that was from the Comic-Con in the Jacob Javits Center.
Really?
If I remember correctly, yes. And now do you understand what I mean about having fun on the show and people wanting to come back? Because the lady at the Vampire Cowboys people, they gave me an email wanting to come back, and there was another group that also wanted to come back as well. So I have had a couple of people that have wanted to come back. Now, because of some health issues that I've had.
Yes, because this, of course, just make viewers aware, you are in your 7th season of the Home Invaders Variety Show, and on top of that, you went for a dark time throughout between the middle of 2011 up until 2012.
Yeah, and
can you explain some viewers about that?
Well, here's the thing, although I really can't go into it as much as I want to. All I know is that right now, with my hair's sticking out, Jesus. I see, but the thing is this, even when I was sick with the health issues that I had, I still kept on doing the shows.
Yes,
and you'll see the metamorphosis, again, you'll see me really skinny, and sometimes I think you'll see me with a cane because of things that have happened to me. But I'm feeling better now, at times. It's still a struggle, but I'm just struggling along, still, singing the same song. So that's basically it. That's all I'm going to say about that. And as I said before, I was happy that I also had those interviews. They allowed me to have those interviews, plus the fact that they enjoyed themselves and they want to come back. So hopefully when I see them again at Comic-Con, or I'll invite certain people back on, no problem. So, but as for those, that type, it was a dark moment at that time.
Yes.
But thank you to all the females that helped me recuperate it from me, because like I said, I can do it hard and soft. But all in all, you know, I just do what I do, and I've done it for such a long time. I only missed 2 shows.
Okay.
Out of that entire period, and you know, you'll see it when I start putting my stuff on my webpage, which is the Home Invaders Variety Show.com.
Yes.
www.homeinvadersvarietyshow.com, and on YouTube and on Blip TV. You know, you'll see them on there, and that's another thing. Because of that, because of those issues, I had trouble putting things up. You know, giving the people their DVDs. So I apologize for those people that haven't received their DVDs yet. I'm still working on them.
Okay.
So I will get them to you. If you're watching the show, I will get them to you. I'll send you emails and so forth. That's one thing, you always say hi to them on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or whatever thing you use.
Okay. Lincoln, by any chance, you said LinkedIn, that's correct? You used the LinkedIn? How long ago you started using LinkedIn?
I have used it for almost a year now.
Okay.
And I've gotten good guests.
Yes.
I've gotten very good guests, and people that really want to be on the show.
Yeah.
You know, it's not IMDb, which I am. Would you believe I'm on IMDb?
Are you serious?
I am on IMDb.
You're on the Internet Movie Database.
Yes, I am on there, believe it or not, because I was in 2 or 3 movies, believe it or not.
I gotta look this up.
I have been on IMDb. I think the first one was the Warriors of the Warrior Princess, but I have been on there. I actually, believe it or not, I actually played a priest. It was a montage, and that was kind of funny too. You know, and, you know, I still got to take my drink because I can't.
I gotta look you up in this one.
Health or no health, I still have to have my drink. But but I would you know, part of my show is trying to be like the old shows from before, like Johnny Carson, Merv Griffin. If you listen to old-time radio shows and TV shows, people interact on my shows as well, and you know, hopefully I'll get you on my show, and then you'll understand what is it to be on the other side.
Thank you for that.
And the other side of the show, the other, you know, instead of being the cameraman or whatever else you do, be on that side, and then you'll get to see what I'm talking about, even though you basically
I
do.
definitely believe you.
You know, but you still haven't found me yet on IMDb. I am on IMDb, like I said, and geez, I forgot how many movies. I know that I've been on 2 movies that I've been on IMDb.
I think I found you.
Yes.
You have no picture yet.
No, I have no picture yet, but.
Okay, I'm showing you. Here it is. I found him. He's on the Internet Movie Database. I can't really show that.
Yeah.
People go up, look it up, the Internet Movie Database. Yeah, I'm showing you 2 credits right here. In 2011, you have a story about Ian.
Yes.
You played Carlo.
Yes.
And of course, the Hollywood Warriors, you played Tony the Hitman.
Yeah.
I think you told me that in the last program.
Yeah. No, actually, I didn't. That's the thing.
Tony the Hitman?
No,
I think I
don't
said you don't look
remember
like a
that.
hitman.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
No, I'm sorry. This is 2013. This is this year.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
I
remember you did something else. You played a priest in 2011.
Yeah, I played a priest.
It's not even listed yet.
Yeah, you know.
Who did you profile?
Who?
Who did you profile?
I have. The directors are supposed to do the profile. Whoever
really?
does the picture, you have to pay for IMDb.
Oh, really?
I think monthly for that. So, but they do have. You know, if the director puts you in there, they make you somehow or another. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna act like I know how it works. So I just know I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm glad to
We're just
be
proof.
on it.
I've seen it myself. It's here on LaPayower Report.
And that was an exclusive too, because
Yes.
you didn't know that either just now.
No, not at all.
But
Eventually, hopefully somewhere down the road, I'll probably have a profile, and maybe I'll tech director Guy Cormier will have a profile too on the Move database. There, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Guy.
you know, I won't have my picture on there, but
Any reason why?
know, like you have to pay for that.
You have to pay for a picture also?
You have to pay, I think, to load up stuff and so forth on there. I think.
Really?
I'm not sure. I haven't really quite
Okay.
gotten into it yet. But like I said, LinkedIn,
Yeah.
Facebook,
Yeah.
MySpace was one of the best things to do.
I don't even use MySpace.
But the problem is nobody knows how to use it anymore, so I
No.
can't use it.
It's
I don't know.
I find it too complicated.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
you know, just remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to contact me,
Yes.
go to my homepage at www.homeinvadersvarietyshow.com, and if you want to be on the show and you want to speak to the hardest, baddest, sexiest man on cable access TV, then go there, please, and talk to me.
Okay.
You know, that's
Well,
all
it's
there
actually
is to
perfect.
it.
Well said. I mean, Hector, I definitely want to thank you for the program.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you for having me again.
Welcome.
Now you have big. Now you have big ratings.
I hope so,
now
too.
you have a lot of hits now.
I hope so.
because of
If
me.
anyone out there wants to reach me, they could write to the studio, or they can email me at lapierreport@gmail.com. They could also look up LaPierre Report on Facebook as well as YouTube. I'd like to thank Guy Cormier and the rest of the staff and crew at the studio.
Yes.
And also a very special thanks to the accounting firm of AJC Advisors.
Yes.
To the viewers, my name is Brian LaPayower, and this was LaPierre Report. Thanks for watching.